Well, happy Sunday morning to you. Taking a live look over uptown Charlotte from our view camera. Things looking so good so far as you join us here for your news at 9. I'm Kaylin Hagwood.
And I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees. Yesterday morning we started off with rain and then we had just a few showers and storms in the afternoon. But today we want you to stay weather aware as some of those could become strong to severe. Most of the day is still expected to be nice and dry, but it's after that 5 o'clock time frame that we'll be watching those storms starting to develop across portions of the mountains, and then they move closer to the Piedmont. So today, first, it's hot and humid. Then we see that instability cause those storms to bubble up. 77 degrees right now. It is 9 o'clock and temperatures are already getting close to 80 degrees. So if that doesn't tell you how warm it is outside right now, I truthfully don't know what will. Here's a live look there at the Speedway camera. Big weekend, of course, for NASCAR fans. Coca-Cola 600 there kicks off at 6 p.m. later on this evening. Doppler radar nice and dry now, but in about I would say about 10 hours or so, things are going to be looking a lot different, especially across portions of the Piedmont, as those storms are going to start to pick up a little bit in speed. We have been watching these over the past few hours. I've been keeping a close eye on where those storms are now as they're moving across portions of the Midwest. If you're watching us earlier about 6 and 7 o'clock, I have bumped our timeline up by 1 hour just to go in better line with what some of those model data is showing, but also where the storms are now as they are speeding up just a little bit. So about a 20% chance at 5 o'clock. I still think that the 600 looks mostly good to go by 6, but it is that 7 to 8 o'clock time frame. So about an hour and a half in that we'll be watching some storms developing across the area. So definitely something that we'll have to watch very closely. Yesterday, the time frame was about 9 to 10. So this has increased by about 2 hours within the last day or so. So we will have to monitor again that 7, 8 and 9 o'clock time frame for storms to get close to Cabarrus County. Now, these storms could become strong to severe. In fact, we have started to shift that risk a little bit further east there for most of the Charlotte metro area, as well as all the way to the mountains. So while all areas shaded in orange could see gusty winds and even some quarter-size hail, there is a small sliver of the region that will also have to watch for some rotation as we enter the overnight hours into Monday. We'll talk about which areas those are and, of course, impacts heading into your Memorial Day if you're off of work or you plan to get outside. That's all coming up.